I have any other quests I need to do in the meantime? I guess not. Alright, we'll do this.
I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies...
Right now, they got attacked too. The armored soldiers attacking people went toward the palace. I stay with them if I were you. In fact, they're starting to hide in areas.
been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the palace? Then let's hurry up and kick those bastards out.
I don't believe it. How can an aide to the Lord launch a revolt? Will I have to fight my own brethren? What's the right thing to do? Even the guardsmen got kicked out of the palace. What was Sir Kalzalik thinking? They're okay. I can't promise I know everything, but let me know if there's anything I can share. What's going on? So Kalzalik, the Lord's adjutant, suddenly occupied the palace and locked it down, but it didn't seem like all the Renans are following him. That's probably why some cooperative Renans were attacked right off the bat. Is there anything else you want to know? What's happening at the palace? The Donald Guardsmen and uncooperative Renans have all been imprisoned in the palace. There are rumors of Zolga-like cries within. Word has it that Renans who still refuse to fall in line are beaten and taken elsewhere. There's no telling what they do to me if I approach carelessly, so that's all I've got. What we do now? I'm talking to the Guardsmen now. I just don't know what to do though. If only Lord Dohalim were here. And Kalzalik? Sir Kalzalik is a very high-ranking official. He's Lord Dohalim's top adjutant. He's honestly never had a very high opinion of us Dandans. I was under the impression he served Dohalim loyally in spite of that. But here we are. Where's Dohalim? Lord Dohalim hasn't been seen since he headed to Raisin Quarry. Vulcan guardsmen have been searching high and low for him, with no luck. Remember the ban, that he's been imprisoned in the palace, or that he's already been killed. Personally, I prefer to believe that would never happen to him.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try at the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Mm-hmm. Nope. 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 Okay, so he's basically the second floor. But of course, we're going to check the bottom floor. Or make that we were. And go to the bottom. Huh. I wonder which way I can go. I always go left, by the way. What the? That Kalzalik? Did he manage to deploy these barriers inside the palace? Guess that means we're on the right track to finding them. Is there any way we can get rid of these? If memory serves, there's a release mechanism somewhere. A first guess would be inside his personal office.
Hey, Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
Oh, always go left.
Gotta break through! I do it, eh?
Lightning Tiger Blade! Lightning Blade! Thunder Blade!
I can read your moves like a book.
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! You're mine! It's over! Here I come! Storm! Next shot! Enter storm!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
No backing down!
Tiger Blade!
Orochi Fury! First strike! That's enough!
Wind Astral Energy!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Go no further!
Plasma shock!
Dusty nail!
So much for talking it out. Make it rain!
Yeah, I don't need to use that on them.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
No. It was actually open. Ooh,
Right,
hey,
here
there's
goes!
a gun.
Rising Falcon!
Ready for the ranged attack!
You're on!
Let's save all that for the big
Let's
guy.
keep our eyes on the prize.
These sparklies. Comes an event of emergency for disengaging barriers and go provide support. You know which room the release mechanism. Don't forget to retrieve the key from the office.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on.
Yeah. It's not. Doesn't tell me shit. Oh, wait a minute. Are those fucking guards gonna be back? Bullshit. Yeah. Should've known. Get these guys over again.
little help!
You're mine! Here it comes! Last shot!
Go ahead! Lightning descends! Thunder blade! We'll wake you back! Pay for what you did!
You got spirit! Here I come! Here I come!
Hit the wrong button.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Could keep going around. Alright, well, let's just go.
Out of my way!
I see one, eh? It's over!
Tiger blade!
Rising rocket! We're not finished!
I'll take my revenge on you!
Got flyers!
I'm sorry! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Great! Next! Now!
Wind astral energy!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wait a minute. What's this other side? Alright, we'll go to the office first, since all those things probably will reappear. Look them out. Oh.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I won't show you any mercy! You got spirit! Take this!
Take this!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
Huh. It didn't reappear. Anything else in there? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Noble Ruin. Turn to the left. Guard room. Oh,
It'll be a
here
breeze.
guy.
Get in, get out.
Take this!
No shield can stand up to these fists.
Here I come!
Its armor's too strong.
It'll split it open! Be my guest!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Oh, more guards.
Gotta break through!
A showdown between blade and fist.
Take this!
Look, like there's nothing to find here. Guess that makes this a bust. Got any other ideas about places we could check? If it's not in his office, then I'd check the barracks or maybe even the meeting room.
Alright.
Got it. Let's comb through both of those places and see what we come up with.
There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Let's see. I already went to the meeting room, so... Come to the guard room. And... then we'll go to the barracks.
Right.
These are the guard's personal quarters. If you need anything in here, feel free to take it. This where you sleep too? I got the impression the guard was mostly made up of men. Oh, the quarters are divided between men and women. We're standing in women's right now. Gotcha. Guess I better, be careful not to disturb too much while I'm here then, huh?
Right.
I wouldn't if you don't want to end up on the wrong side of her mace. Look. That defense is a good shield. I wonder why there would be books on shields in the room in which she happens to be in a lot. I mean, is all I'm getting out of this room pork? Yep. Got in the guard room. Should go this way to get to the barracks.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
You'll have no
I think we'll use those built-up abilities on
Everyone
those
still in one
soldiers.
piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
I'll do my best! Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Staff's quarters. Oh, actually, you're not gonna go into staff's quarters first. Oh ho ho! What heavily guarded place!
No backing down!
Engage it! I'm going in!
It's on this then, wrong! Then I'll split it up!
Be my guest!
Another one down!
This way.
Dragon Shadow! Look sharp!
Freeze Lancer.
One more! Eat this!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
What's this thing?
Commerce with Mahagsar grows more inscrutable by the day. We send vast quantities of resources, but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. Is this little trip aware of this? It's a selection of books on etiquette. The titles alone make your posture go rigid. Okay. Alright. Oh, no. It's Entrance Plaza Barracks.
You got spirit! You're finished! Roach's fury!
Sleep now.
Fire support!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
It's over! I'll put you through!
Lightning orb!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Yep. My comrades, once you occupy the palace, engage the barriers post haste. You know which room to leave. The release mechanism. Return the key to the room. Return the key to the room to the specified cabinet.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
I got a key in the office already. Alright, where's stupid fucking office? I've already been to the fucking office. Can I just go to the... I wonder.
An opponent like this should be easy. Bring her down!
Sleep now.
Fire support! Mission!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Did I already have the key? Just found it early? No. I need to go into the office fucking again. Alright, I'm in the office.
Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still care about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
Yeah, what he said. Those quarters, not Lord's chambers. Past it.
Go no further!
Engaging! Look shot! Fire support! Support! Mission! Make it
Yeah.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Oh ho ho, what pray tells this? Well, I wonder if there's about to be a big fight. Alright, let's check this stuff out. Unfamiliar instruments sat on display. You can't touch them. An eclectic mix of books on high-level academic subjects, gourmet food, curios, and more. The selection provides insights into the character of the owner. The Joys of Music. Concerto pieces for quartets. String scores to tug at the heartstrings. Yeah, both got some pretty nice bed. Alright, this is the mechanism.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right.
Simple enough.
We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Alright, expect a big fight. No. I was fixed to say, why is there no sound?
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel. My brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it!
Ooh. Visible,
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Rising Falcon!
Flaming meteor! What's the kind of butterfly? Lord, you alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Vanquish darkness!
What's this?
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Divine Strength!
One more!
Man, you're in that back tail.
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
You're mine!
Going in!
Dragon Shadow!
Really?
Azure Storm!
Lightning Condensed! Thunder Blaze!
Eat this!
Oh,
It's
and
over!
you.
Flame Blast!
Make it rain!
Frozen.
What is?
Hammer!
Now's our chance.
Plasma shock!
To the wind.
You're finished!
Photon More plasma. It's about to strike.
Look sharp,
I'll
everyone!
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Oh. Might need to heal myself.
We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Flaming meteor!
You hear it now!
More where that came
An
from.
astral
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Burn! I'm on it! Watch it!
Now you see what I can do!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds.
Much better.
This one's mine. Dusty nail. Frozen.
Hammer!
So the frozen hammer is kind of cool.
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you alright with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegus and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. And you're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
You befriended Dohalim. Kisara left your party. Master Core of Earth. Okay. Cheese fondue recipe. Dohalim's perks. Broad extension. If Dohalim perfect evades an enemy attack, his senses become heightened and his rod will gain momentum, greatly extending his range. His penetration will also rise, letting him interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Let's take a quick look around. It's not that I'm greedy, but you know, if the dude's leaving his kingdom behind, I would love to have some of his shit. Oh,
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
treasure? I mean, this throne room is really nice. But kind of pointless. Time to get out. This is Adelina Palace. The Lord has agreed that the palace is open to all people. You're free to enter. Me and my brethren didn't feel at home here, so they left. I stayed though. This place is... how to put it? Yeah, not bad. Let's go with that. Danans cling to their grudge against Renans. Renans cling to their contempt for Danans. Years go by and people refuse to change. That might not necessarily be the end of it. How could they? You saved me. I wasn't sure what would happen to me when I protected her and got arrested for it, but she came out of it fine, and I'm alive. Everything's good. By the way, why do I feel eyes on me? Am I just imagining things? Actually, oh yeah, alright, has me going way.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Yep, that makes sense.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part. That you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Why is she being weird? Note your recipe. Leaf wrapped fish recipe. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, this is for Alvin. Cool. Darlene. That was gonna get a whole bunch of shit. Ooh, he's got a lot. Okay. Yeah. Abilities I like better than everything else. The counterattack stuff is nice. I'm gonna go for abilities first. Oh, resurrection. Yes, please. What's the line on here? Oh. No, what are these others? Raw. Okay. No one. No, go for air first. More expensive, but worth it. Yep, okay. I'll hold off on these other people. I don't need them real. It's super quick.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Eldermen and Sea Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danins and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Alright. Let's see what he said before I leave. To think that the former guardsman Miguel was accused of an attempted assassination, but it turned out he, a Danin, was the loyal one, after working more diligently than ever to prove my lord to Lord Dohalim. That Danin Miguel was something else. You can get to the neighboring realm of Mahag Sar from here, but it's supposed to be a treacherous path that crosses a steep mountain. There's a pond before you get there. People used to sneak by the Renin soldiers to go fishing over there. Alright. Step out.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Oh. Well. Where?
Mahag
Really
Sar.
usually-
That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down in that...
Go no further!
Take this! You're finished!
Lunar Corruption!
Azure Storm!
Lightning Orb!
Talon Storm!
Gemini Aqua!
Over so soon?
Potatoes. Okay. Somewhere. Oh? Where are you? Where are you, buddy?
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! This'll be a delicious piece of cake! Instant! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware. We got you reminding me. Okay? Magna Ray! Divine Streak!
Here I come!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo!
Oh, yeah.
Hoo 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 hoo!
Devil tail.
Hoo hoo hoo! Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies! Hoo!
Oh, good. Well, we found that little asshole.
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this!
Nothing gets by me! Reload!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Didn't even break a sweat.
A fish! You saw...
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
We were literally
Yeah,
told that a
this is
minute
Taka
ago.
Pond, and it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Oh, after all those fishing sites, we finally come across fishing. Fishing summary. Various fishing points are scattered around Donna, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can then be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles. So don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing steps. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing controls topic.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Hup. There we go. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Oh, that's fishing? It's a pretty easy minigame. Okay. Yeah, so cast here.
Nothing's biting. Ha! There we go. Dagnabbit! It got
Oh,
away.
that said RB. Oh, so it changes. Okay. I don't feel like doing this anymore.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Hey, you look like you know your way with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. I'll ask you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. Fishing expert. The fishing expert found at Talkapan can teach you the basics about fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to catch fish you haven't found, as well as giving you new fishing gear based on how much you've caught. Miguel's rod. Beginner's popper. Finish the quest I didn't know I had. And unlock something for Kisara. Oh, wait a minute, is that a skill? Alright. She got some decent skills for fishing. Okay. Tell me more about fishing rods. Well, the fishing rod you use affects how much strength you got the reel. If you're running into fish you just can't catch with the current rod, it's probably time for an upgrade. Show me records of you catching lots of different fish and I'll hook you up with new rods. I'd like to know more about lures. Lures are basically decoys made to look like food that you use to, well, lure fish to reel in. Each fish has its own preferences, so you'll have to change lures depending on what you're after. When you find a new one, it's a good idea to test it and see what kinds of fish it works well on. How do I find fish? If it's a fish you've caught before, check your fishing notes. That'll remind you where its habitat is. When in doubt, it's always good to crack open your fishing notes. If it's a fish you haven't seen before, show me your fishing notes and then we'll talk. Let me show you my fishing notes. Alright, let's see what you got. So we've got one kind of fish so far. Talkapan Road, Oversea Hill, Rosen Valley. Those are the places you've yet to catch some fish. Why not swing on by and see what you can find. 2 more and I'll have something to give you. So keep fishing. Anything else you want to know? Nope, I'm good. Alright. Oh. Unexpected. Oh, yeah, I guess we can heal him. Ooh, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my sorry. Forgot I spoke. Carry on. Don't mind me. Infantry shield.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
You guys want to rest here?
It looks like I'm resting here no matter what.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Alright, let's talk to him first. If you're planning to go hiking, make sure to stock up on supplies here. Otherwise, you should turn back and head straight. Alright, ooh, hey, let's manage the ranch. I saw a mouse there. Do a horse? Other herbivores that sleep while standing, they deliver brutal kicks with their strong hind legs, discouraging stray zugos from attacking. And let's see, we were just doing chicken. Oh no, you know, let's all do horses. What do I get? Yeah. Below the right, stray Zugos attacking. Okay, lower. Okay, we'll leave the cats then. Actually, can we enhance anything? Nope. Can we craft anything new? Not really. Ooh, yeah. Forge any cool new weapons. Winged Gauntlet string. Oh, no, it's a downgrade. Oh. That is an upgrade for somebody. Cloak. Rinma, okay. Too bad this. Go law. Sarah? Hello, there's tons of upgrades this time. Huh? Alright. Yep, no complaints there.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yeah, we did. And now we'll rest. See if there are any stories.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
No stories tonight. Oh, yeah. I do like them. The more dropped items. The rare ore is nice too. More rare ore is very nice. I'll do Kisara.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Oh. You know what? I think it's ours.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives. So it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol. The one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
See you tomorrow.
Now closer to Kisara.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
All right. On to the new place.